All right, I'm going to rerun that intro. Something I'm working on. I worked on last night. Um, Boy, sure hope to get an audio video check here pretty soon. Chris Garrett was first. John Aloy Sr., who I forgot to thank last night, was second. Greg Guy was third. He guesses, he's not sure. Io Hank says I'm fourth. And John Aloy says, good evening. Good evening, John. I felt kind of bad last night. I realized after I ended the stream, I forgot to let everyone know you had joined us in the chat room. So that was my fault. And I apologize for that. I will make sure tonight when I end the stream to make mention of your name. I'm going to hope that my efforts this afternoon of painting the rest of the studio paid off. And I look okay tonight. And Chris and Greg, wonder who forgot to mute YouTube.
If you would have had the Zoom open the whole time, I wouldn't have had to use YouTube.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, I've forgotten I had started that earlier in the day.
If Alex would have said something like that, you put him in the weight room.
Yeah, no. He said he's
I'm
going
trying,
to.
I'm trying to figure out how to transfer text messages from iPhone to Android.
Oh, good luck with that. I have no idea. From iPhone to Android, you better wait for Alex. He'll if he doesn't know, I'll be really shocked. I really will. So I've got the lights basically in the same spot they were last night. I haven't started any equipment yet to make any adjustments. I am really shocked at how bright this room is by just painting that forward wall this afternoon. It really did make a big difference.
Yep, it will.
Well, it wore me out. I gotta admit that it kicked my butt. Now I'm gonna bring up Longitude and I'm gonna see if I can make any change or difference in there or not. Oh wow, just starting Longitudes, that zoomed me in immediately. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. That doesn't look too bad on Zoom. I don't know how it looks on YouTube, but that doesn't look too bad on Zoom. And I'm one lamp down. I've only got two lamps going. I've got a third lamp that I could actually start. Doesn't help out on the glare though. I still have the glare if I look straight ahead. I still have to tilt my head down just a little bit. So, and it looks
Yeah,
like
I can see the glare a little bit.
yeah, if I look up like this, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, so I had to kind of look like that. I see my audio's off again.
That sounds good.
Yeah, the slider's not moving like it should though, and I need to check something out since I unplugged the entire computer today twice. Did I really get these hooked up right today? Oh my goodness, I did. That's scary. Because today, usually when I unhook the computer, I take the time and put everything together. Today, it was just like yank it all out, throw it all over there. I only had one problem putting it all back together, and you'll never figure out what that was. You will never guess. There was one little issue.
The USB cable.
Has something to do with USB, yes, but it wasn't a cable. It was my USB hub.
Ah.
I plug it into the computer and the light comes on. So cool. In fact, I have a question for Alex. But then I knew it gets power from an outlet. I can't find the plug-in. Well, the cord's plugged into the wall. I trace it back and I'm sitting here and I got no cord. Where's this doggone cord? I had plugged the outlet or the power supply for the USB hub into the Blue Yeti headphone jack, thinking that that was a power jack. I'm like, what an idiot. So, anyway, the only thing I haven't tested is the see if the headphones work on the Blue Yeti still. There's Robert Michael joining us in chat saying good evening to all the homies. Hi, Robert. Good to see you. I'm sure we're going to be a little shy tonight as Mr. Kinder was still streaming on Fortnite when I left a while ago. So we could.
No great loss.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I was pretty happy the way this turned out. Actually looks good. Actually brightens the room.
Yeah, it does.
Actually kicked my butt.
Well, I made my weekly Walmart run today. Had to get a bunch of things.
It's the one place I didn't go today. I went to Ace Hardware, and then I went to an Asian store to try to find her some of her Asian stuff she wants. And I found 2 of the 4 things there, and the other one they had, but it was in an off name, so I didn't know if I should get that or not. And the other 2 I can get, I'm pretty sure, off Amazon, so it's not going to be all that bad, I don't think.
Spices.
Yeah, basically. Bouillon. Shrimp bouillon, pork bouillon, beef and chicken bouillon. And I found the shrimp at the Asian store, which that didn't surprise me. And the chicken, that didn't surprise me. The beef was in a off-name brand, not the one she liked, so I didn't know if she'd want it or not. And I already looked on Amazon. I can get the rest of them there. Not a big deal. Doggone glasses. Oh, did I get paint on the glasses? I hope not. Yeah, I can't tell. I only had like 2 drops of paint fall off the brush.
Okay, I think I'm going to be able to do it. I had to figure out how to get into developer mode or something like that.
What are you trying to transfer from an iPhone to what? An Android phone?
Well, it's an Android phone. It's my mother's phone that she used because my battery's getting bad on the iPhone, so I'm gonna use this Android for right now.
Okay.
An error occurred. Yeah, that
Error occurred.
There it goes.
I'm surprised there hasn't been 100 errors occurring.
Hey, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go watch a video. I'm gonna be back.
We'll be here.
All right.
Switch to the other channel.
Yeah, really. This story is blocked because it may contain content owner by someone else. Okay. They send me a story and it's blocked. Sure. That makes a lot of sense. Unbelievable. Figure Rick will be with us here shortly. That's the one good thing about starting late. He gets to join us a little quicker. Like start earlier a while before he can join. I'll tell you what, I don't know what it was. I guess maybe climbing up and down the ladder wore me out. And then I had a brilliant thought one time. I was up on the ladder and using the roller, and I kind of stretched a little bit, maybe too far than I should have. So, what's your first reaction when you start to fall? You grab something, right?
Yeah.
So, I grabbed the ladder, and I thought to myself, well, this is smart. I'm falling, and I'm grabbing the only thing that's keeping me from falling. My momentum's going there. I'm grabbing the ladder. Oh my God. I didn't fall. I got lucky and did not fall. I don't know what it was, but then right after I thought, well, this would actually be horrible Lorna's at work. My brother and sister are camping. My mom can't drive. My brother's out of town, or my son's out of town. Man, I'd be laying here on the floor for quite a long time. And then I had a thought of, oh, I'd be all right though. My cell phone's in my pocket. The things we
It
think
gets
about.
till it gets smashed.
Well, be my luck, I'd have fell on the cell phone.
Yeah.
That's how my luck would have
Yeah,
been.
I'm looking at your room there. That was what, Navajo white?
Navajo white, yeah.
I'm going to say maybe purple or something. I don't know.
No, I got rid of all the purple. Well, now
I know.
that's not entirely true. There is this much purple left in underneath the window because I was not going to get on the floor to do underneath this desk and that underneath that window. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to know it. It don't matter. My OCD was bad enough when I was running these wires tonight when I was putting this back together. But it does make a pretty good difference.
Well, I'm going to say, if it gets to you at some point, well, you can do that when there's somebody home.
Oh no. If that gets painted, Mrs. K's gonna paint it. I'll pull everything out. Mrs. K can paint it, and no, because it's down there on the floor. No, I'm not painting it. No, I got everything covered. I got all the wall in front of me. I got the 1.5 feet above the window covered. 2 coats. It covered it in 2 coats, which was good and surprising actually, because I figured it'd take 3.
Yeah, a color like that, covering it up is kind of hard.
Yeah. Well, it makes a big difference too. Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Nice of you to join us
Yeah.
tonight after boycotting us all night last night.
Well, Sean's complaining in chat.
I seen that.
yeah.
So I'm gonna turn this other lamp on just to see.
How long did y'all go last night? When did you leave?
I left at 5 minutes till 2. That's when I left. Okay, so that other lamp right there does put a little bit of a shine on my forehead right there.
So you basically left at 1 o'clock my time.
Yes, basically. And then I'm gonna turn this lamp off. Oh, you know what? Too, I forgot. Everybody said point these lights at the ceiling. I actually had them pointing at the wall.
What did you get? Did you get you some of them? What do they call them? Those sandbox lights that are used for filming?
Nope. I've got a lamp in here. I've just got a regular lamp in here right now. I have, and I don't know how well this will work. I have a lamp, and at the top, it's got those those 3 bulbs. I just turned that one off because that put a big shine on my forehead. Excuse me. And then over on the other side of
let me guess. That came from Walmart.
that was a one of my treasure finds on the streets of Vegas. I have no idea where it came from.
My guess is it came from Walmart because we got one similar to that.
Well, I've had one similar to that.
Same thing, and it came from Walmart.
But the shape of the glass wasn't quite the same.
Yeah, well, it's plastic, but it works.
Okay.
So
okay, well.
Yeah, 5 minutes till 2. We ended it. BH Ringer gives me a please hit the thumbs up. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. That does actually help in some ways. I'm gonna rerun the intro. That's not quite finished, but I wanted to share this with you guys. So if you're watching the stream,
Ooh. I'm going to ask a dumb question here.
well, can I answer it with a dumb answer?
Absolutely. Are you going to move the globe up a tiny bit so it's more centered on that circle thing?
Actually, I'm probably going to get rid of the circle thing, I think.
Okay.
Believe it or
Okay.
not, the I can take the original logo, that's the circle thing, as we're now going to refer to it, and
Well, the
put it
10 Stout Live thing that you don't see the words on now.
correct, and I can put that on the globe itself.
Okay.
But I thought that might be a little bit of overkill if I've got 10
Actually, I
Stout.
like the globe. Now, is that a real Earth thing you got from someplace?
I created it in DaVinci Resolve.
Really? Okay, that's pretty good, actually.
Um,
The bottom edge of the globe, there's just a touch sort of out of frame, isn't there?
yeah, because it's not centered right. I need
No,
to. I
no,
need.
no, no. I guess actually I do see the bottom of the globe. It's just passing over that bottom line a tiny bit.
Yeah, I just need to bring it up. So,
Yeah, coming along though. Actually, you're doing a good job on that. Actually,
I went to bed at 3:15 ish, and then I was like, I'm going to bed. This will be here today or tomorrow. You know, I got it working, and I actually impressed Mrs. K. I put it on every screen in here, so they weren't synchronized by no means, but it looked really sharp. It really did. So I'm enjoying it. Get to put some more crazy ideas together. Who's this Chris guy wanting in? I'm gonna be like Joshy. If I don't know your screen name on YouTube, I'm not gonna let you in. Jose on a jalapeno. No, wait a minute. Take two. Jalapeno Jose on a stick.
Alex,
No,
Yes.
that's how. Never mind.
Jeff Dunham's character, right?
first
Oh, I
thing,
don't know.
Yeah, it's one of Jeff Dunham's ventriloquist dummies.
How do
So
you
Chris has
turn
got a
Jalapeno on a stick or something.
yeah. I think Chris has got a question for the professor.
actually it's gonna be two. But first I want to turn off voice, speech, or
Oh, I'm
something.
sorry, Alex can't hear you right now. You'll have to wait just a minute.
What'd you do?
Oh, just watch. He'll come back. He'll come back smiling. So did you catch all of his question, Alex? Something happened right when he ended the question. You disappeared.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't even notice until it said till Zoom came up and it said connecting, and then I thought,
Really?
well,
You didn't even notice? All right, Chris. Seriously, go ahead and ask your question. I won't touch any mice.
How do you turn off voice, the speech, where you speak on Android? It's,
um,
it's typing everything I say.
Ooh, you're having the problem I had on the Apple, right?
I don't know how it got turned on. When I go to settings and you got search settings, if I click search settings, the keyboard don't come up. The microphone wants you to say something.
You want to turn it on or off?
I want to turn it off. I don't know how to. You know what they got on?
I'm not sure. Mine depends on the application. Like Google
what?
search, I hit the microphone button that's up in the search bar, and then it's
Well, there is accessibility. There is accessibility settings on Androids,
button
and
that's
that is so it may.
Well, Sean's having a rough night. He doesn't have a camera, but he got Zoom to work. There he goes.
Speak.
Oh well, I see. He broke the camera.
No, I was gonna go throw the computer down the street to see if we fixed it like the SSD did.
Mm.
I want to turn that off.
I'm gonna say settings, dictation,
Accessibility
or
on
something.
this
Yeah.
one anyway.
It'll be under. It'll probably be under the accessibility. Be under the accessibility menu. On my phone, I have select to speak, which is here selected text. When you select text, it will speak it for you. I have talkback, which is what speaks items on the screen, which is Android's version of a voiceover for iPhone.
See, that's weird. Android's a little different
That's it.
because when I had my issue with when I set the phone down, it would automatically kick in. It was actually in not accessibility. It was in keyboard and then something in there. It was really weird. There's Kenny Witten. Haven't seen him in a day or two. Hey, Kenny, good to see you again.
I'm not resetting this phone just to fix this. I can't find it.
Oh, it's got. I'm sure the professional will help you out. I'm sure the professional will help you out. Uh oh.
Hold on, I got mine talking. My Android was.
Oh, okay.
It was on your thing because it popped up
Right.
on YouTube on the phone, and I had to kill that.
Yeah, Android. I have no idea. If it was an iPhone, I could help him with that.
Well, you go under settings. Now this is a new version of Android. I don't know what version you're using, Chris. This one.
I'm using 11 on mine.
Mine's 11.
I'm not sure what version
The setting should be
Hold on.
setting. Do you have a Don't you have a Motorola?
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, I got a Motorola.
See, the three of us have Motorola, so at least mine and Chris's should be pretty much the same since we're both running 11. If it's a keyboard setting, Chris, it'd be under system, and then language is an input.
Well, under accessibility on mine, you've
Google
got
voice typing, yes.
screen readers and display and all kinds of stuff.
Well, this is a first. We have 4 or 5 people with their iPhones trying to fix something for somebody. Sean, can you grab your iPhone and see if you can help out?
Well, this is Android actually, and in fact, it's Motorola.
Was it under Alex?
It'd be under system, and then language and input.
Well, Ken, it came in
And
the
then
SSD 512
See that?
and 32 gigs of RAM.
I seen that a while ago. You held it up. Nice.
Yeah. And the computer is already in Goodyear, Arizona. So it should be out for delivery tomorrow. So,
On Labor Day?
oh, well, I don't know. Probably not. Oh, I forgot Labor Day was just tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tuesday then.
it's one of them. It's one of them holidays that sneaks up on you.
Yeah, here, yeah, this is Android 11 on my new phone too. So
Mine actually came with 10, but it got an upgrade to 11.
System, and then what is it under on system?
about phone.
Language and input.
Language and input.
Rick must be drinking a Mountain Dew because he's blurred
I
out.
see. Yep,
He had
keyboard.
to come in hard. He had to come in drinking that Mountain Dew.
I see keyboards, on-screen keyboard, Google Voice typing. How do I disable that? That's what it is.
Well,
Isn't there a slider there to disable it?
Nope.
you would
Now I can't go back. I gotta go all the way out of this.
you have to hit on-screen keyboard, and then it'll come up and it'll say Google Voice Typing. Click on that, and you can enable. You can't disable it, but you can block offensive words. Like it won't.
Yeah,
Well, how
mine
did it get
says on that
enabled?
says automatic on mine.
Okay, I go to system.
But it's only
It's
enabled.
completely closed.
So
It's only enabled when I press when I have the keyboard open and I press the microphone. That's the only time that it's enabled.
Yeah, that's the same
So
on
it's-
mine.
It's settings and then system because I had to go out of it, and then language and input.
So while they're working on that, Rick, what did you tell me the banner sizes for YouTube is again? Do you remember?
Not offhand.
See, I was hoping you did because I don't remember. The reason I asked is I wanted to mess around with DaVinci a little bit and see if I could maybe get you a banner in there.
So y'all are saying that it's automatically like recording or dictating when you put the phone down? See, my phone don't do that. It's never done that.
Yeah, I'll explain.
There's
What was happening with mine, Alex, is if I had the phone up here like this, and I'm using it, as soon as I tilted it to set it down, it would automatically go, and every word that was being said and heard, it would
I
text
had
it.
a pretty good idea of what it was. It's probably you when you're setting the phone down, you're accidentally
No, it was
hitting the
actually
microphone button.
a setting that said when you tilt the phone down, start dictation. I went in there and turned it off, and since then, I can throw this phone and it doesn't come on. And it was fun.
Let's see a test.
Okay, would you
Throw
like?
your phone.
Okay, okay. I'll send a text to somebody. Okay, text is sent.
I didn't get it.
No, I didn't send it to you.
Oh, darn.
Now, here you go. I'm gonna ready. Phone has been thrown.
Now you
My
guys
phone must not have that.
Do it on the
setting
bed. It wasn't gonna hurt the phone, but no, I seriously, it doesn't do it anymore. So, which is a big relief because there was a few people that got a few novels, some of which didn't really make a lot of sense because when you caught your dictation, it
No.
doesn't put it the way
If
that
I
it should
want
be.
to send, if I want to send you a novel right now, Ken, the only way I can do it is to open Messenger or open text messages. Physically hit the microphone button on the keyboard.
I can still do that, yes.
And then let it pick up everything we're saying.
Yeah.
And then I can send you a novel.
Yeah, I can still do that as well. What I didn't like was when I'm using the phone. I could be on a phone call. Okay, Mom, good. I'll see you tomorrow. Set the phone, turn the phone call off, and go to set it down, and it would start catching and doing dictation.
The recommended banner size is 2560 by 1440 pixels. Whatever the hell that means.
It's just not turning off. I just don't know how to turn it off. Even when I try to send a text message, it comes up as a voice typing.
What about thumbnail, Rick? I know thumbnail. Why am I asking?
Mm.
No, at one point in time, I actually did know the thumbnail, but no big deal. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll do the banner under construction thing and see if I can make that work for you.
Okay.
Give me something to do. So I'll rerun again for those that are late joining the party. Oh, hey Jim, I didn't see you. When did you sneak in? So here's the introduction on YouTube, and it's just a prototype.
You better put in a patent for it.
Yeah, really, huh? No, I don't think I have to worry about that.
Are you sure it's not talking, Chris, or is it just?
So Jim, do you have an Android or an iPhone?
I have an iPhone.
I believe it's official. Me, Chris, and Jeff are the only three people that actually have Androids.
Rum and
I
Coke?
got an
Cell
iPhone.
phone, period.
I have an iPhone. I'm just
No.
going to use this Android until I can get another iPhone because my battery goes dead fast.
Grape Crush?
Yeah.
Well, I hope I just didn't break the memory. I just dropped it. Oops.
Yeah, really.
Still in the package. Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Is this good memory?
What kind?
Hold on,
Hold on.
let me
Silicone
spotlight
power.
you. Hold on, Sean, I'll spotlight
It's
Silicone power.
I
Yeah.
tried that and
It works. It works.
it's
It
gaming.
wouldn't work. It works, but you know.
Well,
I guess if your motherboard says it'll work with it, you can use it. But
And then this one
If
too, Jim. I got the Intel.
What, the 660?
Yeah, 512.
My wife's got one of those in her machine.
Yeah, I think what's his name? Jeff said that he donated one to Josh.
Yeah, that's what Josh's computer has in it is.
Yeah, he donated one to.
Yeah, it was a
Somebody donated one.
665p. It was, gosh, I bought that over, what, a year and a half ago?
Yeah, you sent it to Jim, and Jim put it in
Right,
his
right.
computer. So,
I was gonna stick that in my new build if I ran out of space, but I didn't need it right then, so.
I think my dad is going to get Intel for his AMD build because the 512 is only $39 and the 1 terabyte is only $69. So,
Really?
He's gonna stick
Yeah.
he's gonna stick an Intel drive in an AMD system.
Yeah.
Now,
What's your point?
Oh,
I think it'll work, won't it?
What's your point?
oh yeah, it'll work definitely. I'm not being
Not to
funny.
change, not to
It-
change the
it'll
subject,
work.
but
It just sounds funny. Stick
Well, you can
Intel
stick an
parts in
AMD
it,
graphics card in an Intel system, so what, you know?
oh yeah, I know somebody that did that. Anyway, how does the lighting look tonight?
Slightly yellowish to me.
Let me turn this off.
Answer this question for me. Why is it that every hospital, every business, every school that I've ever been in, I've never ever seen an AMD system, only Intel systems?
A lot of them buy in bulk from places like Dell or HP, who sell primarily Intel
Yeah.
systems in their Optiplex line, for example.
But if you go to say Best Buy and look at HP, filter by HP, 90% of the computers that Best Buy sells that are HPs are AMDs.
Because they probably cost less than the Dells, and they're trying to hit a price point. That's a guess.
Okay, that's the second camera from over to the right. And
now you look really yellow. The side of your face looks really yellow.
I don't know. Just a little bit. Not much.
that should have made a big difference right there. I turned off auto exposure.
Didn't seem to be much of a difference to me.
Really?
Nope.
I noticed it. That's on. Let me go back to the right camera.
Man, I was going to say something, but I was going to end up in the waiting room.
I think it's this one.
Or in the very special waiting room. Jim, this memory was only $77 for 32 gigs.
Why can't I turn the camera back to where it's supposed to be?
I'm still waiting for DDR5 to start going down. And I'm probably going to look at the AM5 stuff probably about this time next year.
I saw on Newegg they had 32 gigs for like $200 or $300 for it was like G Skill on Newegg. I get their emails with their deals, and I saw it for like $200 or $300 for 32 gigs of DDR5.
Yeah, it's still up there. There's no reason to rush to it at this point.
Amazon, I could get DDR5 16 gig kits.
Ken, what are you doing?
I can't get my cameras to switch. I'm just trying to get them to switch.
For God's sake.
That's that camera. Yeah, everybody put your hand up.
You don't want me to put my hand up right now. Okay?
No, because it would probably be missing 4 fingers.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, look, great.
I'll unplug the camera in about 10 seconds if I can't get this to switch.
Here's as clean as I can make it. Read between the lines.
Hold on, let me put my glasses on.
Greg found his cell phone. Look at that.
There. that solved that problem.
Now you just need to find your cell phone, Sean.
Now I'll turn that other lamp back on, but when I turned that other lamp back on a while ago, it made a big bright bald spot on my forehead.
So why turn it on?
Alex, my cell phone is still at the store. I'm not allowed to have one yet. Oh.
All right, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see, that puts a big shiny spot right there.
That's one thing I
And for
still
some
haven't,
reason,
still can't understand is how come Josh is allowed to have a phone, but you can't.
Just different rules.
It's not just you. Your group home says nobody can have a cell phone.
No, my girlfriend has a cell phone, but she's earned it. I guess they say I haven't earned it. I haven't effed up or anything. So I don't know why I can't have a cell phone, but you know.
so I'm going to say
My dad
Logitude's.
told me to get a cell phone, but
I'm going to say Logitude's is not working because I'm zooming it right now and nothing's happening. I went into adjustments. I turned off auto exposure.
Well,
I turned exposure all the way down. It's still the same.
let me ask you this.
You sure you got the right
can't have a
camera?
s-
Yes, I got the right
You
one.
can't have a cell phone. Do you at least have a house phone in your room?
Good question.
no.
Oh, that got shut off.
Yeah, whatever he did.
Okay, everybody. Oh, he can still see us. Never mind. Don't put your fingers up. 'Cause he can still
There
see
we
us.
go.
Okay, that's 100% exposure right there. I'm going to turn on auto exposure, and it should make a huge difference.
Yeah, I can see the bright spot went away.
Right. Well, it's still right there, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
it's
It's
not.
not as bad.
Yes.
Right. So, do I want to leave this like that, or do I want to?
Well,
Do I want to
this-
play around in here like this?
yee.
Oh, Jesus.
Now you're going to give me a migraine.
Yeah, let's just stick with auto exposure for now. That'll
I'm
work.
starting to think this is starting to turn into a Carrie show.
With the cameras
Work
and
with
the
the
lighting.
camera
Yeah,
for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you know what happened? I installed OBS on this piece of crap, and then I didn't even set it up. I just installed it, and I unchecked the mark to run it, and it's just sitting on my computer. I haven't opened it up yet, and when I opened opened up Zoom, it showed that it was on the OBS
So
virtual camera, but I never set up OBS yet, so I don't know why.
Did you install this important question? Did you install OBS 27.4 or whatever it is, or did
No,
you?
I installed. I went straight to their website and installed 28. And there's a guy on YouTube saying, "Do not use 28 yet.
yep.
It's just a beta version, and it's not fully secured yet." And here I am installing it,
Right.
and I got to figure out how to go back.
So Long Dawn, what's going on, peoples? Ken, I never know when you're going to be on. I am one of those who turned on the reminder, but it's out for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm kind of on this scheduling kick right now, and it was scheduled, but I don't know why you didn't get a notification that it would be going live at 11-ish.
I got both of them.
You know, I don't know what's going on with notifications half the time. Half the time I don't get them. I did get Jim's tonight while I was driving down the road. It's a good thing I have them NASCAR skills because that could have been a hairy situation. Very informative, by the way, Jim. Very, very good stream. Almost makes me want to go to the dark side.
No, you think you have trouble with what you're doing now. You don't want to go there.
No, you're right. I don't, and I already know that. That would not be pretty at all.
I would I would get Linux Mint, but I wouldn't use it like a normal Windows desktop. I'd use the most of the things through the terminal.
Oh, I think by the time we have until 2025, so hopefully all the bugs get worked out. If not, maybe Windows 12, 13, 14, or 15 will come along and be better, and we'll just skip. Like I didn't use 8 or 8.1. Never was on any of my machines. Skipped right over them. So if
Yep.
it's possible to skip right over 11, I'll do the same thing.
That's one thing I can proudly say I have used every single version of Windows since at least Windows 98 on real hardware.
Windows Me?
Yeah.
Did Jim do a video today?
No, I'm psychic and he's doing it tomorrow. Yes, he did a video today.
I didn't get no notification. What the hell?
So
I
Long
believe my
Dog,
mom had
Long Dog,
Windows Me on the computer at one point.
the wall that's directly in front of me last night was still purple. I painted it today Navajo white, and it does make the room itself is just actually really bright right now. Clearly, I don't have these lamps positioned to illuminate my face, which is fine. But the next step I might be is get rid of my blackout curtains, but I don't know about that yet. That's a thought. But I don't think these dark curtains are really deflecting that much of the light, honestly. Of course, I could hang a sheet over them tomorrow and see, couldn't I?
Yeah, my drapes are a dark goldish brown, so
Well, these are blackout curtains, and they really work great. There's no light that gets through from the the outside. So from that point, really good. But from the point of maybe it is absorbing some of this light in here, I don't know. But then again, that's a little bit too much thought that I want to put into this. So we're done with the light situation. It is what it is.
Hey Jim, I'm subscribed to your channel and I got the bell turned on and I did not get any notifications about your video.
Oh,
I even looked at the bell icon on the YouTube and I didn't get no. I'm scrolling through it and I did not get any notifications. Or normally you pop up on my wall when I open YouTube, and you're not even there either.
So I'll answer that for you. That's because when you finally get the notification in real small print, it said this notification is going out to everybody except Sean Gallagher. But we weren't going to tell you till tomorrow. That's when it's coming out, by the way.
Oh, I got Josh's notification.
I didn't. Looks like he improved a little bit. What little bit I got to watch of it. So that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
So catch up on chat here real quick. Okay, cool. Good to see Long Dog again. Hopefully Wintermute shows up. I'm trying to think who else hadn't been here in a while. BH Ringer was in the chat room. Obviously Greg was here. John Aloy was second in. Chris Garrett was first in. Guess there's a competition with getting in now.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris was first today.
Chris, did you get your dictation problem solved?
No, I'm never first. I'm always last.
I think you were first today, were you not? It says Chris Garrett first.
I'm just about to reset this phone because I cannot find that.
Chris, let me help. Chris, let me help you out, okay? The first thing I want you to do is put the hammer down.
Hammer. I'm not driving, so I can't put the hammer down.
That's not what he meant.
Uh-oh. Try to go get coffee and somebody wants in. Who wants in? Oh, I've got the system, so when someone wants in, it gives me a notification. I'm getting rid of that in about a week. I think by then my message will be loud and clear to someone.
Oh, Grandpa's coming in.
There's Blackwatch. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Boy, that's a warm welcoming right there. Oh, Blackwatch. Oh my goodness.
No, Grandpa was already here.
What?
Well, I wonder what Jose Jalapeno on a stick is doing. It says please stand by. I wonder if he's going to show us another girl that he filmed or something because it just keeps saying please stand by. So
No, Sean, he's got a
trying to
link.
find another video.
He's got a link for you to click on, Sean. It'll install some special software on your computer.
This piece of shit probably can't handle it. So.
It'll fix all of your computer problems.
No, I think I messed it up installing this DC. It's like a bulk crap on installer program. I watched somebody on YouTube today, and he's like, "Oh, this is a really good on installer. You can install any apps you want, like Microsoft
This
Edge."
is an example of
What, installer or uninstaller?
On installer. It's called Big or Bulk Crap on installer.
Well, if it has crap in the name,
Makes you wonder.
you've heard of Ninite, haven't you? That'll install a bunch of stuff all at once. And I've seen a lot of people use it.
Poor Alex. Poor Alex got chewed out. I heard his mom or something come in the room. Alex.
No. I have to. I signed. Works for my mom and dad work for a company that pays them to work for me because I'm of legal age, and every that means every week I have to sign their paperwork in order for them to get paid. And she messed up on her paper, and she needed me to come in there and re-sign it.
Oh.
Yeah, we put some special software together for Sean. It's called Ring Viewer. Click the link below.
This. Well, on my screen, Jose's video is in the middle. What's funny is he's not even there.
Sean is in the middle of mine. Greg is where he's always at, upper left. Jeff's where he's always at, upper right. Jim is lower left tonight for some reason. I don't know. So Kenny Witten says 2 things I want to mention to Jim about Linux Mint. 1, you can install Chrome on Linux Mint by downloading it on Firefox. And 2, the firewall is off by default. All you have to do is turn it on. Even that simple statement's miles above my knowledge. That's above my pay grade. So Sean, you said something about what now? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, I want you to give me host. I want to put somebody in the waiting room.
No, we're not going to give you host so you can put Alex in the waiting room.
No, not Alex. My favorite best friend, Blockwatch.
Hey, Sean, I'm a co-host, so I'll give you the host, no problem.
Now, did we determine if co-hosts can put people in the waiting room or not? I don't remember.
Yes, that's been a long determined fact. You have slept since then.
Okay.
Well,
either that or your memory is just not good.
oh, there's a shocker.
Alex wants to go that.
I'll vote for answer number 2.
There you go. Well, then I have a question for Kenny. If you can install Chrome on Linux, then why does it not come up in the software manager? Is it not in the repositories? And
that is no, it's not. You have to download it directly from Google.
Wait. Okay, hold on, Kenny.
Okay.
Hold on, Kenny.
Kenny, you're for.
Okay, go ahead, Jim. You can talk to Kenny now.
Yeah, whatever.
Alex, he knows a lot of
firewall
stuff.
is off by default. I don't remember even mentioning the firewall, so I'm not sure where that came from.
Look at that, he's all giggles.
Yeah, he understands. You
knew that, Alex, when you started answering. You knew you were going there.
If you want to be technical about it,
let's be technical.
The open source version of Google Chrome called Chromium is in the software center.
Well, that's that I found that. That was what I found that one.
Actual Google Chrome, red, yellow, blue, green icon, you have to download that directly from Google themselves. They've got a package for got a package for Ubuntu, Debian, and Linux Mint, and they got a package for like Arch and Fedora. You want the .dev file, just run that and you'll be able to, it'll install it.
Thank you, Kenny. I did not know that.
Damn, Black Watch, you're everywhere.
I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
I'm
Ian,
fine.
do you have anything? Ian,
Shared
do you have
screen.
anything you want to add?
Ubuntu Jellyfish seem to be pretty good.
I tried to upgrade to it on our server, on our web server, and it's not. And the software that I use to manage it is not compatible yet with 22 with Ubuntu 22. So I had to revert. I had to use a backup and revert back to 2004.
Hey, Ken,
Yes.
what happened to you trying to cut back on the coffee? You told us a while back
That lasted about 24 hours.
But the good news is 2004 is supported until for a couple more years until Windows 10 goes out of support. So
Yeah.
I can't wait for the state fair to come to Arizona.
Which state?
You almost made kids.
Damn it! Guys, stop doing that.
you have to
What do you
remember,
time it? What do you guys like? Okay, get ready. He's got his coffee cup in his hand. Okay, here it comes. Man, I'll start putting my.
you have to remember Black Watch doesn't know about the United States because he's in Canada and they have provinces, not states.
Well, I believe he said, I can't wait for the state fair to get here or come here. And he's in Phoenix. And I believe he's actually specified Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it's
the
not
only
like he's
thing
in.
I
It's
know
not like
of.
he's in Phoenix, New Mexico. Not to be confused
You know,
or anything.
I would kill myself if I lived in Canada with all their stupid laws. Like you can only smoke like certain kind of vapes, and you can only smoke like certain kind of cigarettes. It's like crazy up there with all their laws. Black Watch, I will pray for you for
What?
all your stupid laws.
Stupid laws. What?
So the real Kenny answered Jim. He said Chrome is not in the software center because it is not open source software. Also, the only reason why I mentioned the firewall is because it is on by default on Windows.
Okay.
Well, the real Kenny Witten, please step up. Please step up. Please step up.
No, when you said Kenny, Jim, we all thought you, or at least I thought you meant Ken.
No.
Ain't nobody going to ask. Please, Alex, who's going to ask me a technical question about anything?
That's the reason why I said what I did, because I thought they was talking about. I thought he was.
I do have a question that maybe you guys can resolve for me. If I go to any text, highlight it, right click, I can't right click on it anymore to copy and paste it. I have to Control C and then Control V.
That was going to be my suggestion, is just do the shortcut.
But why am I suddenly not able to do that? I don't mind using the shortcut, but I shouldn't. I think I ought to be able to copy and paste it the old-fashioned way, shouldn't I?
Depends on where you're copying and pasting to and from. Some places won't allow you to, like our online course software for college. It would not, if I was copying, if I had something to write in the box on the website, it would not allow me to do.
Okay.
It would not allow me to copy paste using right click and
Because you could
copy.
cheat.
What
Right
Kenny,
click and
what
paste.
Kenny means,
I had to actually do the shortcut.
Okay,
what
so
Kenny means is Ken. The box is protected against
Well,
getting.
oddly enough, if I go to YouTube chat and I left click highlight, right click, it comes up copy, go to a notepad, and it lets me paste it. If I go to get the code to have Twidget working, I right click, copy, I go to Twidget, it will not let me right click.
That's a security
It's been up
thing with
until
it.
yesterday it was working.
No,
Again,
they put in something to prevent brute force attacks online. That's what they.
That's the reason. That's probably the
weird.
reason why it wouldn't let me do it with some of my school
okay.
stuff.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Control V is like you're typing. Those keys are like you're typing, where the other is like a brute force could take it.
Yeah, long dog. It works like right now. Okay, I'm gonna go copy what he just said. I'm gonna right click. It says copy. I'm gonna go over here, open up my notepad, and I'm gonna left click or right click and paste it, and it works just fine. From YouTube to here is just fine.
Ian, you're making it. You're just. I've never seen somebody want to make something harder because it actually takes more to bring your mouse up there to the text that you want to highlight it, right click it, copy, go to find where you want to paste it, right click, paste it. It takes more effort to do that than it does to do Control A, Control C, Control V.
I don't want the entire chat box by hitting Control A, Control C,
Now, I
Control
know, but
V.
I'm just using that as an example.
Right, but I get specific things, so you still got to highlight it. So that step's going to be over there. So Control C, that's two fingers being used. When I go over here to my notepad, Control V, that's two fingers being used. Oh, and look, Control V didn't paste it. It brought up the damn box. It says, "Do you want to paste it?" That's
Ken,
weird.
before you go any further, Ken, change Kenny's name to Doug, or it won't make any sense.
No, that's fine if it's a security thing. It has been working up until tonight. I've always done it the same way, night after night after night. I go up there, I get the code, I open Twidget, I start, I paste it by right click paste. It up until tonight it worked. Tonight it didn't work. Fortunately, Control V did. No big deal. Maybe I should restart my system. I don't know. Oh wait, I did restart my system today because I painted the wall. Okay.
That should have been the first thing you did. As soon as you had that thought go through your head, that's the first about that copy paste thing. That's the first thing you should have done is restart your computer.
Do you want what I did, Ken?
Ken, do you want me to solve Alex's confusion today? Alex, repeat after me. Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Say Kenny.
Ken, put Black Watch in the waiting room.
Just say Kenny. I'm asking a simple question.
Be sure to join us tomorrow night when I'll be sitting here by myself and 7 people will be in the waiting room except Jim.
Jim, repeat after me. Kenny. I'll get him in the waiting room now.
Did you see what I did, Ken?
No,
no, I was reading chat. What did you did?
Look at my Zoom window.
Oh, your name?
Alex, the point is there's a big difference between Kenny and Ken.
Yeah, there is. Slightly big difference.
I'm surprised you didn't spell it EK.
Well, he can see your name down there. Why would he misspell it?
I know. But I'm just saying, just to be funny, because like whenever I call like customer service or something, I have to spell out my name because.
Oh, you know what? Oh crap! I better change it. He might give me a copyright strike for using his name.
So, Alex, it's time we've had this conversation. Mrs. K and I have this conversation every day. Don't try to be funny. Okay? I'll handle the funny. You handle everything else. When you try to be funny, it's not pretty.
Yes,
So,
Dad.
please.
Yes, Dad.
True story. Mrs. K have that conversation and I every day because she's got some of the corniest dad jokes I've ever heard. And we have awkward silence. I'm just catching up on chat with Kenny and the real Kenny and Jim.
Sir, now my name is Blackwatch.
What?
I see Chris is back.
Chris, are you about ready to rip your hair out with all those bone problems?
No, I'm about ready to rip your head out.
Somebody beat you.
I was getting ready to say, you're a little late.
There's a new poll in chat that says, press 1 if you wish to put Sean.
So I had pretty interesting events today. We went out to eat with the nephews and my sister and my grandparents. Today we got out of church 10 minutes early. We left the church, went straight to the restaurant, got there by 12:30, didn't leave until probably after 2:30.
Damn.
It was busy. But then again, we did have 8 people.
And
Oh, that's the end of the story. There was 8 people. They were there for 2 hours.
oh, okay.
And I said to him, send me a picture of the steak. And what's he send me a picture of? Salad.
How do you get a salad out of a steak?
I don't know, Alex. How do you get a salad out of a steak?
I'll tell you why I did that. Because I sent you the picture. I took the picture of the salad before they brought out
your steak out.
Because they brought me the salad before.
I kind of figured that, but just it was kind of ironic. Ask for a picture of the steak, get a picture
You
of
get
the
a
salad.
salad.
And of course, when you go to a place like that on the busiest day of the week for Sunday afternoon, at the busiest time, you run into everybody you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
I got
my mom always has to talk to everybody.
Well, that's why it took you 2 hours to eat.
I got a caller on the line, Ken.
Patch
No, it didn't.
patch him through.
We was probably waiting on the food for a good. He was probably waiting on the food for.
Caller, can caller go ahead then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alex for the 18th time. My name is Kenny. Not Ken. Okay, Kenny, we got go back
That's
to
funny.
Put me on Craigslist for $450 a peppered ball gun with laser.
Huh, what?
A gun that shoots pepper balls. It's like a little handgun.
Yeah, I figured that's what it
Pepper
was.
ball.
Laser guided? Or
Yeah.
laser sighted?
Yeah.
Okay.
John, I got a question. Do you do anything constructive with your days time? Anything? Just anything?
You ever had a gun that shoots potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sometimes I wonder if Ken ever has anything constructive to do with his day,
Oh, get that guy.
other than sitting in front of the computer.
I think you should duct tape into the ceiling fan in the waiting room for that one.
Did he really just say he wonders if I had a constructive day?
Yeah, I think he did.
Did I not explain to the young lad that I painted this wall today? It's like the Convinci.
The what? Wait a minute, the show notes got nothing about Comanche in here.
Tony says clickbait. Yes.
You put Alex back in the waiting room.
So let me get this straight, Alex. You're questioning if I sit in front of a computer all day when you sit there and do videos all day? Isn't that kind of, shall we say, no, we won't say it that way. That's not allowed. Can't say it that way either. Probably better not say it that way. I'll think of it in a minute. No, I do other things other than sit here in front of this computer. I really do.
Well, but see, the thing about it is when I'm doing videos for people, I'm getting paid to sit in front of the computer, right? And nobody's paying you to do the
Alex, I wouldn't be digging yourself a hole.
Da Vinci stuff or anything.
Now, see, that's where, ironically, today I did not do anything. Well, if you consider from midnight on as the next day, I did do some Da Vinci stuff until about 3:15. When I got up this morning, I checked my email. It was taken care of. And I shut the computer down because I knew I was going to be taking everything out from this wall and painting the wall. And I finally got that done about 9:30 tonight. Now I had to take Lorna to work. I had to go see my mom. I had to go to Ace Hardware. I had to go to the agent store. So as you see, young Padawan, I don't just sit here all day on the computer.
Did you put?
Alex, you're going to be put in the waiting room again. You might want to think.
Did you paint Alex the professor on the wall?
I did not. I didn't. I didn't put any names on the wall yet. First time we've ever painted that we don't put our names, because every place we've ever painted we always put our names, but in here I haven't done that yet.
When I was little, in our Wednesday night Bible study class, we actually put our handprints on the wall.
Okay, whoever sends Ken $10,000 first, you'll get your name on the wall.
Wow, I need you to be my marketing engineer person. You go right for the top of the line dollar, don't you?
You're leaving me out of that.
Yeah, really. Leaves a lot of people out of that.
So, Rick, you suggest that I do not get a GoPro?
No, I wouldn't say not get one, but I don't know. If you do action videos, I guess you can get one, but if you're not, then a regular webcam will work.
Yep.
If you're not going to do what I'm doing, like I'm trying to find that attachment that goes from the GoPro to the handlebars on a bike, because I used to do biking videos until my bike got stolen and someone took that little
thing. Sean, not to interrupt Rick, but for 10 grand, is this big enough to put on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I've been having fun the last couple of days, again, not to walk over Rick, but using my tripod and the iPhone. I think I've shot 10 videos now, and the slow-mo finally did work. The time-lapse is really cool. Time-lapse is real interesting to watch. There was one I didn't quite understand yet. Oh, cinematic.
So you can I guess you can thank Josh for that idea.
No.
Since he had the
No.
What part of no doesn't Alex understand?
No means no means no.
Right.
I had that idea long before Josh ever thought about that. I honestly never thought I would have a need to do it, and I didn't do it for doing this in the car. I did it so that when I play golf, it will be easier for Lorna to record and or stream me golfing.
Does the cell phone mount? Does it rotate?
Yes.
I thought you would want it to rotate because nobody wants to watch a video in portrait.
Oh, geez, this kid's really
Yeah.
riding.
No, it rotates. Yeah. It's got two different ways you can mount it to the tripod.
Speaking of videos in portrait, I've got a couple of videos that were taken and sent to me to put on our slideshow for next week at church. And I'm debating whether or not I should put those portrait videos in the slideshow.
The video itself is shot in portrait?
Yes. There's no way I can because the video itself was shot in portrait, there's no way I can rotate that to landscape, is there?
I do not believe you can. I don't honestly know.
I found some, Rick, I found some GoPro, bike mounts on Amazon.
Hmm.
They're pretty inexpensive, like $14 and $9. It just depends on how good of one you want.
I've got a question.
No questions for you, Blackbox. Sorry.
Go choke the chicken, Sean. I do have a
Was
question.
that a question?
No, that was a plea, but otherwise.
We're
Okay,
on YouTube, Blackwatch. You can't say that.
I'll get you after the live is over. Okay, the Intel driver assistant. I had problems. But long story short, I uninstalled it. So I go to put it back in. And even if you click run as administrator, the panel opens up and you see cancel, then to the right of the administration field to install. Both are highlighted. It won't go. Any ideas?
I don't on that one, but I had an installation of that where it would get to the installing and it would get about halfway and just freeze. Wintermute found me a standalone install that I think if you get a hold of him, he'll give it to you because he said it's I don't know, they seem to be having problems on certain computers because on mine it wouldn't install, but it installs fine on the one in the living rooms. But on this one, I tried 5 or 6 times. It would not go. Then Wintermute gave me that standalone installation or whatever, and it worked fine, went through.
Okay. Well, I thought, do I have to restart it? Maybe Task Manager is hung up, you know, with.
Yeah, I tried that over and over, and you never get around the problem. So you just have to get that one, and I'll have to, if you don't remember or whatever, I'll ask him for that driver he gave me for it because it works fine, the one he gave me.
Okay, thanks for that. Just wondered.
Hey, Kenny. Is Kenny still here?
Ken's here. What do you do?
Did you try safe mode?
No. Hey,
Oh,
Alex, I put a link in both the Zoom chat and the YouTube chat that might help you out. Something about you have to download a program called Ice Cream, and you can change it from landscape to portrait. That's all the further I did on it. I didn't look at anything. Kenny, I was referring to Alex. I wasn't referring to you.
Can you
I
choose
was
the flavor
poking
of
fun
ice cream?
It did not say the flavor of ice cream, Chris. It just said the program's called Ice Cream.
Gotta be cherry chocolate.
is it from Maryland?
Yes.
Maryland.
Hey, I use Ice Cream Video Editor. I just wanted to ask, can I add green screens in my video? Because in my videos, I put memes to show. Okay, obviously, this was written by Joshy. I put memes. Oh, I can't even read it. I guess he puts green sprinkles on his ice cream. I don't know. I wonder if Josh is still watching the stream or not. Hey, Josh, you still watching the stream?
I'm surprised he's still at his aunt's house. I thought he'd be back at his house already.
No, tomorrow's a
streaming
Oh,
it
because
Labor
it's a
Day.
holiday.
Yeah.
It's a holiday, yeah.
Yeah.
So BH Ringer said action videos at Rick like OnlyFans.
Yeah, I kind of highlighted that. It's showing up on the stream.
What?
I
I
read
guess
it.
BH Ringer wants you to make action videos on OnlyFans.
No, thank you.
No,
I
that
will not be doing that.
He probably don't even know what that.
It just dawned on me what that was, and no, I won't be.
It took Rick a minute, but yeah, he got it. He knew what it meant.
We're going to deny Sean his extra tablespoon of Ovaltine tonight for that one.
okay. Those of you that are running 10 or 11, do you believe when you use shutdown menu that your computer is shutting down in the traditional way that was done in Windows 10? Question mark, question mark. Okay, Lawn Dog, Doug is not here. We don't need 3 question marks. He will not answer. His next comment, he says, what do you think Windows 10 does? What do you think? Okay, stop talking like Joshy. It confuses me. What you think Windows 10 does when you shut the computer down? Versing or restart. Again, above my pay grade. Take it away, panel.
When that depends.
Ian.
When you have if you have the fast startup enabled and the power options, if you go to shut down the computer, it doesn't actually shut it down. It puts it into a hibernation state, so that if you want to actually shut the computer down completely cold, you have to uncheck the fast startup and power options.
Now he's talking like Matthew Barnes.
So
Isn't
okay,
there a way to hold down the shift key or something while you shut down?
No, that's only if you want to go into safe mode.
so
There's a key
if you
can
shut
hold
your
down
computer
that-
down on Sunday night, it puts it in hibernation mode, and you don't turn it back on until a week from Sunday, is it still in hibernation mode that entire time?
Yes.
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 Did not know
And
that.
the reason why I say that is because if you're recovering, like if you're using if you're using like a Linux Mint disk or USB drive to try to restore files from your hard drive, with that fast startup on it won't allow you to, the Linux Mint won't be able to access the hard drive. You got to turn off the fast startup in order for it to.
Is that a BIOS setting?
It's mutual. I
Oh,
think.
it's under Windows Power.
So
Well, Alex,
another-
so BIOS
you
setting?
reboot-
No,
If
it's under
you
power options in the
Okay.
control panel.
If you reboot the Linux Mint base thing from a flash drive, it'll work because the reboot does shut Windows all the way down.
And another reason why you want the fast startup off is because if it basically disables, like if you're in a corporate environment and you want to have the wake on LAN turned on so you can turn on the machines from turned off from a server, you need to have that fast startup off, or else the wake on LAN won't work.
So if you're watching the YouTube stream, we have a guest stepping in, Mr. Doug Betts. He's going to help us out with this question. Hey, Doug.
Well,
what is your theories on this? What's that, Doug? All right. So walk me through this. What do I want to do? Go to settings?
Well, first thing you do, key in, is you go to power options.
Okay, so again, remember who you're talking to. How do I do this? Do I go to settings? Or go to search power options?
Go to control panel, go to the search icon and then type in control panel.
Yeah, I do have. Okay, go ahead.
Power options.
In.
right there.
I know. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, on the left hand side here where it says choose what the power button does.
Right here.
Right there. Click on the shield where it says change settings that are currently not available.
Huh?
Up
Oh,
above.
right here?
there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the option down there where it says fast startup recommended.
The one that's
Uncheck that.
unchecked, it's already unchecked. So that's a good thing, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ran Uncle Carrie's Windows 10 optimizer on the computer?
I have.
Because Uncle Carrie's Windows 10 optimizer, that's actually one of the things it does. It turns fast startup off.
Okay. I learned something.
So that ice cream.
So it turns off.
It
Alex,
Carrie's
it turns
optimizer
off.
for Windows 10 turns off fast startup. Yes.
So that ice cream video editor thing is just limited. If you want the full features, you got to pay $29.99.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I hate when YouTubers be like, "Oh, hey, this is a free app you can use," and then you go to use it, and then 10 days later, it's like, "Oh, you got to pay for it."
Sort of like the one I got that I used to highlight things. It still doesn't tell me how long the trial period is. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
It could technically, it could be like WinRAR, and technically WinRAR is a free trial, but it keeps there's something in the code that allows it to keep working even after the trial.
I'm curious as to this will show up on the stream or not. Doesn't look like it's going to because there's not much of a delay tonight. Nope, it won't. I like this program. I really do. But I don't want to be in the middle of something important and then it just crap out on me because the trial period ends.
Which program? Ice cream?
No. It's called Pointer Focus. Maybe I did get paint on my glasses. And then the other one I use is called Glass Brick, and that's just used for magnification of what I'm doing in DaVinci Resolve, which I like it too. So,
Well, Sean's copying it down on your Christmas wish list. No sweat.
Christmas wish list. So Long Dog says, fellas, I know you were joking around to some extent because I do PC repair on the small scale with most of my faithful customers. Well, I'm glad it's your faithful customers and not the unfaithful ones. Since discovering this adjustment, yeah, I don't know how it, well, I guess because of Uncle Carrie's optimizers, how mine got shut off. How long have we been babbling for? Hour and 20 minutes. Oh, an hour and 23 minutes.
Let's go for a smoke break.
So let me get the outro going.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Ken, on Pointer Focus, I found this page where it says, what's the limitation of the trial version? And it says your registration reminder keeps popping up after 5 minutes of running. And you can't use it commercially, quote. And that's what it says.
I like what they did with that WinZip. That WinZip, they say I've watched YouTube videos on that where they say they don't even make you pay for it. You can just use it free for life.
You mean WinRAR?
Yeah, WinRAR. Yeah, that's
WinRAR,
like
WinZip, win something.
Yeah.
So give some shout outs while the dancing girls are doing their thing. John Aloy, thank you very much. Hopefully we will not see you tomorrow night because you got to work on Tuesday. So we'll see you on Friday or Saturday of next week. Chris Garrett was first. Great Guy was third. Iowa Hank, good to see you. Always nice to have someone there from other channels. Robert Michael was there earlier. Long Dog, thanks for putting up with us and the humor and a little bit of jabbing we showed your way or throwed your way. Primarily
Never mind flooding your chat with all this comment.
Kenny Witten, the real Kenny Witten. Well, the real Kenny Witten, please stand up. Please stand up. All right, I'm going to end the stream. Night, guys. I'll see you daily DaVinci tomorrow afternoon.